Join me as I dive deep into the world of AI in healthcare and tackle the tough question: is it really causing a deadly ethical crisis? Artificial intelligence is drastically changing the way healthcare operates, from diagnosing diseases to developing personalized treatment plans. The influence of AI in healthcare is growing rapidly, with many medical professionals relying on it to improve patient care. This growing reliance on AI raises important questions about the potential ethical dilemmas that arise from its use. AI has the potential to greatly improve healthcare outcomes, but it also introduces a range of ethical challenges that must be carefully considered. As AI systems become more autonomous, they are making decisions that can have a significant impact on patient care, which can be life or death. The use of AI in healthcare is not without its risks, and it's essential to examine these risks and consider the potential consequences. The intersection of AI and healthcare is complex, and there are many factors to consider when evaluating the ethical implications of AI in this field. From data privacy to algorithmic bias, there are many potential pitfalls that must be avoided in order to ensure that AI is used responsibly in healthcare. The development and deployment of AI systems in healthcare require careful planning and consideration to mitigate these risks. As we continue to integrate AI into healthcare, it's crucial to prioritize transparency and accountability, recognizing that AI is not a replacement for human judgment and empathy. The use of AI in healthcare has the potential to revolutionize patient care, but it's essential to approach this technology with caution and carefully consider the potential consequences. AI in healthcare presents several ethical issues, including bias in algorithms, lack of transparency, and accountability for AI-driven decisions. These issues can have serious consequences such as misdiagnosis or ineffective treatment, and it's crucial to address them to ensure that AI is used responsibly in healthcare. Bias in AI algorithms can result in unequal treatment of certain groups of patients, which can exacerbate existing health disparities. The lack of transparency in AI decision-making processes can make it difficult to understand how certain conclusions were reached, which can lead to mistrust and skepticism among patients and healthcare providers. This lack of transparency can also make it challenging to identify and address any errors or biases in the AI system. Ensuring accountability for AI-driven decisions is essential to maintaining trust in the healthcare system. AI systems can also lack the nuance and critical thinking that human healthcare providers take for granted, which can lead to oversights or misinterpretations of complex medical data. Furthermore, the use of AI in healthcare can create new liabilities and risks, such as data breaches or cyber attacks, which can compromise patient confidentiality and safety. The potential consequences of these issues can be severe, ranging from physical harm to patients to erosion of trust in the healthcare system. It's essential to develop and implement safeguards to mitigate these risks and ensure that AI is used responsibly in healthcare. This can involve developing more transparent and explainable AI systems, as well as implementing robust testing and validation protocols. Real-world examples illustrate both the successes and failures of AI in healthcare, highlighting the need for caution and careful consideration when deploying this technology. For instance, AI-powered diagnostic tools have shown great promise in detecting certain diseases, such as cancer, but they are not foolproof and can sometimes produce false positives or false negatives. The use of AI in healthcare has also raised concerns about job displacement and the potential for AI to replace human healthcare providers. While AI can augment and support the work of human healthcare providers, it's unlikely to replace the empathy, critical thinking, and nuance that humans bring to patient care. However, it's essential to consider the potential impact of AI on the healthcare workforce and develop strategies to support workers who may be displaced by automation. AI has failed in some cases, such as when an AI system incorrectly diagnosed a patient or recommended an ineffective treatment plan. These failures can have serious consequences, including physical harm to patients or erosion of trust in the healthcare system. It's essential to learn from these failures and use them to improve the development and deployment of AI systems in healthcare. The implications of AI's successes and failures in healthcare are far-reaching, with significant consequences for patient care, trust in the healthcare system, and the future of medical practice. As we continue to develop and deploy AI systems in healthcare, it's crucial to prioritize transparency, accountability, and patient-centered care. The use of AI in healthcare has the potential to revolutionize patient care, but it's essential to approach this technology with caution and carefully consider the potential consequences. A recent case highlights the potential consequences of unchecked AI in healthcare, where an AI system was found to be perpetuating existing biases and disparities in patient care. This case serves as a stark reminder of the need for careful consideration and regulation of AI in healthcare. The consequences of inaction can be severe, with significant harm to patients and erosion of trust in the healthcare system. The potential consequences of unchecked AI in healthcare are alarming, with some experts warning of a crisis of trust in the healthcare system if these issues are not addressed. It's essential to take a proactive and nuanced approach to addressing these challenges, recognizing the complexity and multifaceted nature of AI in healthcare. The use of AI in healthcare has the potential to greatly improve patient outcomes, but it's crucial to prioritize transparency, accountability, and patient-centered care. The need for careful consideration and regulation of AI in healthcare cannot be overstated, as the potential consequences of inaction can be severe. The use of AI in healthcare has the potential to revolutionize patient care, but it's essential to approach this technology with caution and carefully consider the potential consequences. Ensuring that AI is used responsibly in healthcare requires a multifaceted approach that prioritizes transparency, accountability, and patient-centered care. The ethical challenges posed by AI in healthcare are significant, and it's essential to carefully consider these challenges to ensure that AI is used responsibly. The use of AI in healthcare has the potential to greatly improve patient outcomes, but it's crucial to prioritize transparency, accountability, and patient-centered care. The development and deployment of AI systems in healthcare require careful planning and consideration to mitigate the risks associated with this technology. In conclusion, the use of AI in healthcare presents significant ethical challenges that must be carefully considered. It's essential to prioritize transparency, accountability, and patient-centered care to ensure that AI is used responsibly in healthcare. The potential consequences of inaction can be severe, with significant harm to patients and erosion of trust in the healthcare system. In summary, AI in healthcare raises important ethical considerations that must be addressed to ensure that this technology is used responsibly. The use of AI in healthcare has the potential to greatly improve patient outcomes, but it's crucial to approach this technology with caution and carefully consider the potential consequences. The need for careful consideration and regulation of AI in healthcare cannot be overstated. The use of AI in healthcare requires a nuanced and multifaceted approach that prioritizes transparency, accountability, and patient-centered care. It's essential to recognize the potential benefits and risks of AI in healthcare and to develop strategies to mitigate these risks. By prioritizing transparency, accountability, and patient-centered care, we can ensure that AI is used responsibly in healthcare and that patients receive the best possible care. The importance of careful consideration and regulation of AI in healthcare cannot be overstated, as the potential consequences of inaction can be severe. The use of AI in healthcare has the potential to revolutionize patient care, but it's essential to approach this technology with caution and carefully consider the potential consequences. The development and deployment of AI systems in healthcare require careful planning and consideration to mitigate the risks associated with this technology. Check out my other videos on technology and ethics, and let me know your thoughts on AI in healthcare in the comments.